Hello, my name is Dr. Mukesh C. Chauhan. Today I'm going to be sharing some divine knowledge, and it has to be divine because it's still beautiful knowledge, new knowledge, which Creator has been revealing to me in my epic journey. It's about black magic, the mystery about black magic. Creator exposes black magic sins of India. Creator exposes black magic sins of India. As I mentioned in my previous talks, nothing is hidden from Creator of our universe. You do remember, listen to my early talks about how I had embarked on a journey to find the Creator of our universe. And it took me 14 years to find that, and the hell I went through. And it all started with my scientific work, then spiritual work, and then religious work to help make a temple. So let's start with that. Creator reveals black magic sins of India. Every Indian, and in fact every human being who loves knowledge for what it is and the truth about many will think Jack completely covered up, should watch all my presentations, because this is knowledge from Creator and God, but Creator mostly. Creator reveals Prime Minister of India Modi was seen worshipping Kali Ma. She is a deity of black magic. Prime Minister of India was worshipping the deity of black magic a few days ago in Gujarat, in Baroda or Vadodara. She is the deity of black magic. Can you believe that? Doesn't the Prime Minister know what he's doing? Indians have been kept in the dark, which is why there's so much poverty in India. This is the truth revealed by Creator or original God. How can you worship the deity of black magic? Must be mad to do that. Creator expresses India's entire religion is corrupt to the hilt. It's completely corrupt. And it took me 14 years, in fact, even more, 18 years to discover some of the secrets. And then it's continued ongoing journey where I've learned more and more divine secrets. Now I almost reached 30 years of my journey. This is shocking. We Modi worshipped deity black magic Kali yesterday, 18th of June, 2022 in Gujarat State, India, in the temple, and offered funds in the temple. This is crazy. How can you fund temples which are worshipping black magic deities? PM Modi is worshipping stones in the temple who are not God. Modi has glamorized stones. He loves stones, but not the human beings, the live human beings who are made by Creator. And you cannot see people in India crying for help for essentials like food, water, housing, jobs, monies, and so on. Then the basic necessities of life people don't have. And they are bribed at the time of elections with gifts. It may be some sort of food items, it may be computers, or some special work. And people get blinded by that. They forget the truth. It's your birthright to have the best things in life, not to be bribed by anybody. Creator knows Modi is wasting a lot of money in fake publicity everywhere, forgetting God who knows where all the sinful monies are coming from and who is funding them, and why fake laws were made by Modi to stop revealing the names of donors. It's a complete corruption and complete shame. It's a shame and it's a scam. And the truth is completely covered up. How can you worship deity of black magic who does evil work? How can you? I ask you, the people of India, the people of the world, think a little bit. Why don't you get out of this mindset? Why don't you see fake politicians for what they are? One day, all the lights went out near our house at 8:20 p.m. in the evening while I was still working on some work on my laptop, and everything went in pitch dark. Then I saw something outside. Creator revealed the beautiful mystery about what I was seeing. I'll reveal more of this beautiful mystery one day. Yet if it wasn't for Creator, I would have never known this mystery. One of the biggest mistakes I had made was to make a temple for Hindu priestess. This I consider was one of the biggest mistakes I made. I was completely destroyed in the temple I had made. I was completely destroyed. Yet in that mistake of my life, I found God and Creator of the universe. I found God and Creator of the universe after 14 years of monumental difficulties. It was during the 18th year of my epic journey, after I was completely destroyed, that God made me sit down and write about what had happened to me in the preceding 18 years. Can you believe that? In London, I was kept in darkness. In Mauritius, where I made the temple, I was kept in darkness. In India, I made numerous temples as well, or helped make numerous temples. I was in darkness. God revealed shocking details of entire Indian religious actors and actresses who were corrupt. That all conspired, God says, to cover up the name of God in India and the world. This is a tragedy for India and the world. God says I was deliberately trapped or set up in a conspiracy from the beginning to help make a temple. It's like a sting operation. I was deliberately set up and I didn't know about it. God explains how Bharat Mata is worshipped as goddess, does black magic. How many Indians know this? They're blindly chanting black magic. Even now they're worshipping Bharat Mata. This Agnipanth, they're talking about Bharat Mata ki jai ho. They are absolutely crazy. They are blind followers. They need to think a little bit and think deeper what they are doing. They are being set up for death. They can't see it. I must be the biggest fool to worship deities who are all corrupt and engage in activities to destroy me. I went through living hell. I went through phenomenal difficulties, but I never stopped. I never looked back. I continued forward because I knew I was on the right track. Read my books on conspiracy and black magic and my journey on my websites, on Smashwords, on Google, Apple, Amazon, and so on. Read my books of real life tragedy I went through. God said, I'm a hero. God said, these are God's word, not mine. I'm a hero. I kept my word of mouth to help listening to philosophers like Swami Vivekananda, I was a firm admirer of Swami Vivekananda from a very young age in London and India. Listen also to deity Ambama, who is worshipped as a goddess in Gujarat. I was wrong about her as well. I had no knowledge of how black magic works. Remember, I was busy in my surgeries. I was working every day. I had no spare time. I had 6 surgeries. I was doing some of the most beautiful advanced works in London, traveling all over the world, in Europe and America, lecturing, writing book on that. My specialist subject of implant surgery and bone grafting. And I went out to help somebody and I had no knowledge of the invisible energies of spirits and dark energies, how they work. God says both Shiva and Kali are involved in killing people by black magic. This was a bombshell to me. Shiva, I was worshipping. I was always worshipped Shiva as a god. I couldn't believe it. I was made such a fool. I was shocked. Both of them are involved in killing people by black magic. Throat, evil people trying to block my throat and voice, communicating with the original God. Fools do not know the power of infinity. You think infinity can be blocked? These are fools. These are evil people who do evil work on earth by black magic to block my voice, so truth would not come out. Creator says, Kalima is blocking my throat, so I do not say truth to the world. I do not say the truth to the world about her evil activities. There are many female actresses who came at Gujarat Literary Festival in 2019 from the Filmfare Awards. And they said they wanted to be like Kali Ma or Durga Ma. This just goes to show ignorance which is prevalent in the female actresses in the Bollywood industry. They want to worship black magic deity. They must be mad. They must be mad. You want to go towards truthful and purity, not towards evil work. And they want to be worshipped like that, or they want to become like that. In other words, they are saying they would like to become like black magic deity. It goes to show lack of knowledge and ignorance in these famous Bollywood personalities who don't have a clue about what they're saying. Ignorance is bliss. Already alluded, PM Modi was worshipping Kali Ma deity in a temple in Gujarat. How Indians are deliberately kept in the dark. Creator says the original black magic is all the different types of black magic in the world, in all the different religions of the world, come from Shankar, Devta, Shankar deity, and Durga deity. All the black magic has a source in these two male and female deities. In many worship them as gods, isn't it? Sadhguru is quite well known in India. There's a big statue of Shankar. And says his knowledge comes from Shiv. Why is it Durga and Shankar cover up Shiv's sins? Shiv's lies are covered up by both Durga and Shankar in Kali Yuga in the last 1,000 years. Indians have been kept in the dark. Wake up, Indians. This is why you are poor. You're not worshipping God. You're certainly not worshipping Creator. You need to rise higher. Creator for Singularity said, Shiva blocked me for 5 years, blocked my memory, so I would do his work. And secondly, Shiva did not want any changes in India. That is, she wanted to preserve regarding the prayers, the poverty, and maintain religious domination, false religious domination. This is disgraceful to artificially maintain your name as God or Goddess when you are not, and to mislead and misguide people of India and worship false stones which have been espoused by Modi. Is a disgrace, wasting taxpayers' money. Can you believe that? Tragedy for India. People try to block my hands. Fools do not know the power of infinity. They don't have a clue about infinity, how it controls the creator, controls the universe. At the end of the day, the real battle is between religion and science. Religion has degraded, and science has been doing wonderful work in unlocking many beautiful mysteries of life, or origins, creator, creation. They're trying to find creator, but they can't yet. Consciousness is the key, which they can't find, which I have discovered. If you want to know some of the beautiful mysteries of life, then go into your consciousness. That's where life starts from, and that's where it ends from. Creator says, when you say anything against them or religion, when you say anything against them or religion, they kill people without leaving any evidence. They kill people without leaving any evidence. Creator says she promotes false Modi and false religious worship in stones, even though there is no God in them, even though there is no God in any of them. Creator further explains she wants to cause a religious war in India. She wants to cause a religious war in India. Do not get involved with that. This is a tragedy for Indians, which is seeing so much. India, one is seeing so much degradation everywhere, destruction. Creator says, I only do creator or original God's work, and then secondly, God's work. Remember, they're two different things. I only work and do their work, nothing else, and spread their knowledge. I'm the only one, and I consider myself blessed to be receiving such beautiful divine knowledge from Creator for universe. This is why I say to the world, I'm the richest man on the earth. Thank you, God. Thank you, Creator. Words cannot express my profound gratitude for what you have done for me. And all I'm doing is sharing and disseminating your true knowledge so people can arise awake from blind myths, blind faith, blind beliefs, and darkness. They can go from darkness to light, but they don't know how to. God explained, my father was killed by Shiva and Kali. I was shocked about this. My father used to worship Shiva like I used to worship, was killed by Shiva and Kali. That is an absolute disgrace to humanity. Absolute disgrace. All female deities are involved in black magic activities. All female deities are involved in black magic activities. These are God's word, Creator's words, not mine. Do remember this. This is hidden. These are lies which have been perpetuated and propagated in India by female. It further says, many Brahmin priests, not all, who work in temples, do black magic activities. A lot of Brahmins do black magic activities. During daytime, they were interested in the temple, worshipping deities and stones and doing all the paraphernalia of religious worship. And yet there's a hidden side of it. There's a hidden side of it which comes out at night, and they do evil work. They do a lot of clandestine activities. They don't mention that. If you see them, you would never even think they do this evil work. And there are many, many who do this evil work. This is why Swami Vivekananda was absolutely correct when he said Brahmins are responsible for India's downfall. And I repeat what Creator said, India's downfall is because of Brahmins and their false beliefs. India's downfall is because of Brahmins and their false beliefs and keeping people in an artificial fence and wanting to maintain their domination. That is absolutely wrong. Wake up, Indians. Creator says, I was capturing darkness in London like Kali Ma Durga Ma, knowingly, and they destroyed me in London completely. Creator further says, world spiritual mother was involved in that, along with Durga, Kali, entire female hierarchy were involved in working together in London. I was sacrificed. I was the lamb to the slaughter while I was helping make a temple for a Hindu priestess. Can you believe that? I must be the biggest fool in the history of mankind. Creator says, Kali Ma was blocking my success in London. Kali Ma was blocking my success in London. Hindu priestess stopped me from renting my property. Hindu priestess did not want me to come to India from London. I was in darkness. I was sacrificed. It was Kali Ma who was blocking my success in London, Mauritius, and India. She was blocking my success everywhere where I went. If truth comes out, then Bharat Mata Ki Jai Ho finishes. If truth comes out, Bharat Mata Ki Jai Ho finishes completely. Completely. This is all fake knowledge and beliefs. Sunny is another dangerous types of energies. They're dark energies. They block your entire brain and solar system. They'll misguide you and mislead you and misdirect you and misinform you. You need to be alert and vigilant to protect yourself from that by being in your own consciousness. Creator says, Shiva teaches worship of false stones and statues. False stones and statues. This is why there's so many temples everywhere and so many priests and Brahmins worshiping false statues and stones. This has all been coming down from Shiva and Brahmins and Brahma Kumari and Karamkandi Brahmins and Vishnu. All of this false, complete false worship. This is responsible weakness in India and world. Both the deities Shankara and Durga cover up the lies of what Shiva and world spiritual mother. As a result of which Indians are kept weak and poor. Indians are deliberately kept weak and poor. Arise, Indians. Creator further exposes that many of my divine messages were given by Creator. And I thought it was others like Hanuman who was guiding me, or Shiva was guiding me. When he was Creator, Creator said, nobody wanted me to know. Remember, the Creator was coming inside my brain. Creator was inside my brain. Creator says that is why my memory was destroyed by black magic. My memory was destroyed by black magic. So I could not remember anything. This is disgraceful. 65% of my brain and memory is destroyed by black magic. Can you believe that? Why? So I would not remember anything. Why? I would not remember Creator was with me, guiding me, helping me, motivating me, inspiring me 24/7 to stand up and fight for the truth and expose the truth about Creator. For the false beliefs in India, which are prevalent, which people don't know, is they worship Hanuman everywhere in temples. But they don't realize Hanuman is a spirit or deity of Shankar's name, Shankar Devta, which is part of Trinity in India, and Durga is part of Trinity. They worship Hanuman, who is the spiritual form of Shankar on earth. This is more degradation in India. Creator says both Shiva and Hanuman are liars. Shiva is promoting his religious play using Modi, PM Modi, and discovered completely all his lies. Original God has said everything you do is being blocked by Shivji, everything. Can you believe that? Shivji was blocking my Apple phone, my website, my normal phone, Android phone, my Facebook account, my Twitter, my LinkedIn, my monies, my success. Creator says Shivji will do anything to cover up his religious lies and know these lies. Creator says Shivji will do anything to cover up his lies, religious lies, and know these lies. Same as Hanuman is trying for different reasons. Creator says they had finished God's astitva of reality on earth, that is Shiva and Hanuman. I already explained how our spiritual mother had finished God's astitva by falsely promoting female hierarchy as goddesses on earth with Bharat Mata. And God exposes that Shiva and Hanuman had completely blocked God's astitva of reality on earth. Shiva and Hanuman had covered up the truth. They had finished my astitva on earth. They had destroyed me completely. God says Shiva had kept his Maya on earth. His Maya on earth, which covers up everyone above on earth. This Maya is known as Hanuman, who covers up the truth. Hanuman is a form of Maya. You should not worship that. You should never worship that. Just like Durga is a form of Maya. You should never worship that. Creator exposes Hanuman's sins even more, that Hanuman has been bringing male and female Muslim in my body and while eating. These are male and female spirits, Muslim spirits in my body and while I'm eating. Creator says Hanuman has been causing my white hair. Hanuman has been causing my white hair. Hanuman has been jealous of me all along and made me look older with white hair. Hanuman should have shown more respect for God. Hanuman should have shown more respect for God. I was doing God's work. Hanuman's devotees will be finished in Kali Yuga. That'll be the end of Hanuman's devotees. So think yourself. Look at what you're doing. Creator also exposes another spiritual organization called Brahma Kumari, which is Shiv's spiritual organization, who adopts Brahma as the head along with Saraswati. Creator says both are liars. There are many more sins which I'll review about Brahma, which are completely covered up on earth. People will be shocked. Creator says Saraswati is also a liar. She knew all the sins which were committed in Brahma Kumari organization. So why didn't she tell the truth to BK Sindhi ladies? With him, she lived and worked. She lived and worked with them. She knew them very well. She had the duty of care to tell the truth, but she didn't. A lot of knowledge has been corrupted from Brahma Kumari organization. I discovered that very early on in London. I knew something was not right, but I couldn't nail it. But I did discover it. And that is why very clever people, they were not allowing in Brahma Kumari organization, because their sins would come out. They didn't want the truth to be known. I was blocked for 5 years by Shiv. Creator says of Singularity. Blocked my memories, so I would do his work. She wanted me to do his work, not God's work. And secondly, she didn't want me to make any changes or challenge any changes. God said I would change a lot of things in India because I knew the truth. But Shiv didn't want that. He wanted to maintain his false religious domination, false prayers, false poverty. This is why people pray to Shiv. They ask for help. This is a complete con. This is a conspiracy. People should pray to God or pray to Creator. And they know neither of these two most important entities or energies of our world, of our universe. Indians have been kept in the dark. Wake up, Indians. That's why you're poor. It's your thinking, your mindset, your beliefs is responsible for your poverty. So, original God's name, this Creator's name is completely covered in the world. Shiva is the founder of India's multiple religions, which are all male. Spiritual mother is founder of female religions, which are all female. Jesus, the Father in heaven, has covered up the name of God in the world. Was spiritual mother and Durga Kali all destroyed me in London and covered up Hindu priestess sins in the temple I had built. Can you believe that? I was paying for it. I was working for it. And they were destroying me. And Hindu priestess was fully involved in that. Shocking. That blocked God's name on earth. So all the female entities had blocked God's name on earth. And all the males had done it. God says Allah has covered up the name of Creator or original God in the world. Allah has covered up the name of Creator in the world. This is why Muslims don't have any of that knowledge in Quran. They are misguided. Creator of infinity who controls everything says Shiv has to learn. God is about religion. God is about religion. And original God is about God. And original God is about God. You can't lie about this. People will find out. Wake up from false worship and beliefs. Bharat Mata is not goddess. Indians, wake up. Stop wasting your life in prayers. Awaken the real power within, the quantum power inside your consciousness. Only Creator retains full power on earth. No one else has that power. This is why it shocked me many times. Why was Creator saying this to me many times? Now I appreciate the value of that beautiful statement, because they would do everything to cover up the truth on earth and in India. Yet they don't know underneath that Creator has retained the complete power and knows the lies which are being propagated everywhere. Thank you very much. Good day. God bless.